I just finished recording Umaira's interview. She's a Malaysian ex-Muslim. Her story is a beautiful journey that she's documented as growing up as a Malaysian Muslim woman. She talks about how it was in her family, her relationship with her dad, what it's like to be a woman, and a lot of other things, including the fear tactics being used in the culture, how women and men are treated differently, how daughters are treated differently. She talks about her sexual awakening. She talks about trying alcohol for the first time. She talks about misconceptions her father had about how hijabi girls are so pious and righteous and pure, and those who don't wear hijabis are sluts and whores. This was quite an outstanding interview, and so I give you Umaira. Hi everyone, welcome to episode 91 of the Friendly Ex-Muslim podcast. Hope you're all doing well today. Today I'm joined by Umaira. Umaira is a Malay ex-Muslimah. So she's a female ex-Muslim from Malaysia. For her protection, we're not going to tell you where she lives, and we're going to avoid some personal details. So unfortunately, based on the way the world is, she would have liked to share a lot more than she really can safely. So in order to keep everything, safe, we're going to keep some details out. But we're not going to let that stop us from talking about, important issues that need to be talked about. And really, things are more important over there than over here where I am. So in the West, in Canada, talking about Islam is a privilege. Over in Asia, in Muslim countries, obviously it's a privilege to be able to even talk about these things because it's dangerous, right? So there's a privilege that I have in being able to talk about these things safely that other people do not have. So there's a lot of courage needed there, right? Despite that, Umaira really wanted to share her story and to tell us about what happened, right? So Umaira, how's it going?
Hi Abdullah. Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, you're welcome. So how's it going? Tell us about, let's start at the beginning. Do you want to talk about what made you want to talk about this in the first place?
Actually, before this, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I always feel that I'm alone in this. I don't know. I don't even know ex-Muslim even exist. Like no one really that brave to say that they are not in Islam anymore in Malaysia. So I always keep it to myself for quite long until I got to know some of you, and then make me feel like I am not alone. And then that is why I want to be here. I want those apostate Malaysian to know that we are not alone.
Okay, beautiful. And you actually told me when we were doing the pre-interview, that you found out about the ex-Muslim term on TikTok.
Yep. Yeah. Actually, the reason I go to TikTok, okay, I'm, how to say this? I know that I don't believe in Islam, but I do still want to get even deeper about Islam, get deeper about Islam. So maybe all those preacher and all those Muslim TikToker can convince me to go back, because I still feel, I have this feeling that I was born Muslim. Maybe I meant to be one. That's why even though I don't believe it on that time, I still want to try to convince myself maybe I can, because I was born in this religion. So when I go TikTok and I look at all those Muslim TikTokers, I feel like, what? It makes no sense. And then they started to share about Infinite Noodle, and then I was like, wait, Infinite Noodle, she's an ex-Muslim, and I started to click on her TikTok, and I look at all her content. She makes more sense than all Muslim TikTokers. And then now I'm here, I'm back, 100% sure that I'm not coming back.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's actually one of the important parts of activism, is to make sure that people that do leave Islam, they don't feel like they're crazy, right? Because there's a lot of gaslighting that goes on from the Muslim community, saying that you guys don't know what you're saying, you're crazy, this and that. So like seeing other people that say the same thing, and hey, look at this guy, look at this girl, they're ex-Muslim, they're not scared to say it. Well, maybe I'm not crazy, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's for me. This is how I see things. Okay, imagine cheesecake. I love cheesecake. Maybe you guys don't like it, and then because I love it, I keep telling, hey, you must like it. Cheesecake is good, good. But in the end, you don't like it. But you're like, okay lah, okay, I like it. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Y'all think, oh, Islam is good, great. But deeply inside me, I know it's not. I don't want to lie to myself anymore. It's just like that. It's all about the feelings. I just want to genuinely believe. That's it. If I don't, then it's not enough. I don't care about people anymore.
Oh yeah. So do you want to tell us a little bit about your family?
So I actually grew up with 3 siblings. I got 2 brothers. And then and my dad, he's actually from a cult called Tabligh. Have you heard of Tabligh?
Yes. So Tabligh Jamaat are these guys, a lot of them in Canada, in the Desi, the Indian and Pakistani, and very few Arabs. And basically they go from mosque to mosque. They stay in the mosque for either 3 days or 7 days or 40 days. They leave the wife at home with the kids all by herself. And they just go and they just live in the mosque, having this sort of like religious vacation, right, from the real world, where they read hadith all day and they go door to door knocking, trying to get more guys to come to the mosque and more guys to do tabligh, right?
Yes, that is 100% true. Each of the points that you just said, everything. My dad left us for like 3 months, and they just say, "Oh, your mom can take care of you. That's what she does. Bye." Just like that. Like, and then when my mom questioned about it, like, why you go away? You need to take care of your kids. They need to have, like at least feel your presence there, your support. And then my dad say, "Oh, so you said that I don't need to go there to pray for you, to pray for everyone? That's my job, my responsible to pray for you." So I'm like, what? Yeah, that's Tabligh, correct.
Yeah. It's funny how they twist it. It's not, he's not actually caring for you because but he thinks he is. He thinks he's actually doing a good thing, where like the religion has made him like flip his head, right? Instead of being at home with the family, being a dad, taking care of it.
Let me show you one secret. Well, it's not secret anymore since I talk here.
Yeah.
My brother, okay, when he was around 16, my dad bring him to the mosque for that vacation. And then when he came home, he looks like he's so upset, he's so annoyed. And then I said, what happened? What happened? What actually they do in the mosque? Oh, they just sleep. They wake up subuh, subuh, right? You call it subuh too, for salah subuh.
Yeah.
And then they sleep, and then they wake up maybe afternoon, they eat.
Oh, you mean subuh? You mean fajr prayer, the morning prayer? Yeah.
Yes. So they wake up and they pray, and then they do some extra, I don't know, salah, and then they sleep. My brother literally follow this. They sleep until afternoon, and then they wake up, they read hadith, and then they chill at the back of the mosque, smoking weed. It's not weed, marijuana. I'm sorry, marijuana.
Marijuana is weed.
It's weed, right?
Yeah.
And then one of these tabligh asked my brother, "You want some?" My brother said, "No, it's okay. It's halal. It's fine." Like, how can you like invite my brother who's still teenagers?
Wow, that's I was just gonna say that's weird. Over here they don't do that. Over here they'll eat a lot of curry, biryani. They'll go cook but they don't do drugs. They don't do drugs over here. Over here in Canada, most Muslims would consider weed haram. So there might be a different cultural aspect to it over there in that, like in Malaysia. Yeah.
But yeah, whatever the point that you said just now, they did do that. They go, knock the door, come to Islam, whatever. Alhamdulillah. I'm like, there's one time they come to the house, I was wearing short. They didn't say to me. They said to my brother, next time ask your sister to cover the aurat. I was like, yeah, like that. So the thing. Okay, my dad, he's a okay, since nobody knows me, so it's fine for me to expose him a bit. So when he was young, my dad, he actually like that wild kind of guy, like sleeping around, clubbing, chilling, like that. And then after marriage, suddenly he become like this. He's the one who told us that, oh, wait, dad was like this kind of person. Now when dad find Islam, I feel like a better person, like that. What? So yeah. So the thing is, when I was 5 years old, okay, we go kindergarten, right? You know what's weird? My two brothers, my younger brothers and my big brother, go to the normal kindergarten school with like mixed gender, but I'm the only one who had to go to the Islamic kindergarten. I was like, Dad, why I need to go to Islamic one? Why I don't go? Because you woman, you need to learn how to behave around boys. You need to know to separate yourself with boys. And then you need to learn how to wear hijab. Can you imagine I need to wear that long hijab? And then the painful part is that Islamic kindergarten literally beside my brother's kindergarten. I can just look at them playing football happily, mixed genders, while I been punished because I sneak in playing football with the male guys.
Yeah.
The Islamic teacher punished me. They kind of like hit me with a ruler. Why you play football with the male? Huh? You want to marry him? I was like, I was so confused. I was in that moment. I asked a lot of questions like, why me? Why can't I just play without thinking married? Why you giving me this pressure? I'm five. I just want to play football. It's like, yeah, that's my
5 years old.
years old.
At the age of 5, the hitting you for playing soccer with boys. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah, I hated that school. I told my dad I hate it, but he's like, it's good for you. You have to learn it someday. Yeah, it sucks. So and then I actually don't wear hijab just in that school, just to learn. So, but in real life, I didn't wear hijab at all. And then when I was 9 years old, I'm getting older. I've been bullied in primary school because in that primary school, how to say? Actually, Malaysia majority is Muslim, which is the Malay one, and then the rest are Chinese, Indian, like that, right? So in my primary school, my public primary school, it was filled with Malay, majority Malay, I would say, and they all wear hijab. Actually, it's not mandatory. It's not compulsory to wear hijab, but they all wear. I'm the only one who didn't wear, and this one, imagine we in the school, we're learning, and then suddenly I'm still learning. I'm sitting at my desk, and the teacher is in front, try to teach something, and then one of the male student stand up and raise his hand and said, teacher, why Umaira not wearing hijab? He wants to be the hell member. Ali Neraka means a member from hell.
Wow,
Like, he just said it out loud.
Oh my God.
I was like 10 or 11, and then I look at, I don't know how to react. I look at him, and then I thought that, okay, maybe the teacher will say, hey, you cannot say that. You know what the teacher said? The teacher said, oh, Umaira, he's right. Why you want to go to hell?
Wow. Jesus.
And I got bullied the whole year until I can't take it. And then the next semester, I wear hijab. And I thought, okay, when I wear hijab, I never get bullied. And you know what? I maybe not get bullied because wearing hijab, but I got bullied by something else because I'm good at something. That's it. I was good at my something lah. Like I'm good at my education, very good. And then people start giving me all the letter, you suck, you think you so good. In the end, I still get bullied. And then it got me thinking, hijab or not hijab, I still get bullied. So fuck it. And then I stopped wearing hijab. For me, it's not about hijab anymore. I knew that time I wear hijab because I want to stop the bullying, not because of
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow. Yeah. Sorry to hear that. It sounds tough. Yeah.
Yeah. Not just that. Sometimes when my dad came home with a friend, a Malay guy friend, he was like, look at me. I remember I was like 10 or 9 like that. And then he asked my dad, yo, why your daughter don't cover the aurat? And then my dad said, oh, because she wants me to go to hell.
Jesus, these people, they love applying the guilt.
I know.
They slap it on the guilt. They don't have good parenting skills. I mean, they should be like, I mean, even if they don't, like, they want you to wear hijab, there's a way to do it. I mean, there's a way to say lovingly, like, this is what we should do. But it seems like they don't have any sort of concept of like showing someone kindness. It's just guilt tactics, you know?
Can I share you some photo? You know, when we were young, we always constantly how to say, been feared. You know, they don't teach us to love Islam. They teach fear first. Can I show you some like image of one of the magazine, number 1 magazine in Malaysia? I want to show you so bad.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Share screen. Window, right? Okay, hold up.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, can you see it? Hold up.
Yep.
Okay, so
I'm gonna add it right now.
Hold up.
Okay. Yeah, we can see. Yeah.
What is this?
This is a tabligh photo. This is a tabligh photo.
Okay.
So this is an example of a tabligh jamaat, a group of guys having the little slumber party and pretending that they're doing good deeds, whereas actually.
Okay, hold up. Okay, I want to go next. Let me know if you can see next photo. What is this? Okay, next. Can you see a photo?
No.
Of a high school?
No, I don't see the photo yet. I'm still seeing the tabligh.
Oh, really? What about now?
Stop sharing and share again. Try that. I think you might have 2 windows open.
Oh, okay. Let me. Okay. Stop sharing. Share again. Okay, hold up. Share screen. Go window. Okay, this time will work. Okay, how's now?
Yep. I can see now. Yep.
So this is our high school uniform.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay, so wait. How to go next? I cannot go next. How? Why cannot go next?
Last time when we tested it, it worked, right?
Yeah.
Now it doesn't want to work.
Okay, one last time.
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, what is this? Okay, I'm gonna open again. Okay. This is very interesting to share.
Yeah, no, this is gonna make it more interesting for sure. Okay, there we go. I can see the magazine.
Okay, this magazine. Okay, if yeah, this is magazine when I was in primary school, like that. In early 2000, this book is very famous in Malaysia. This book literally talk about Islam, but more about azab kubur. You know azab kubur?
So the punishment in the grave.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this photo, okay, let me read it. Ular terkam jenazah pelacur means a snake attacking a prostitute dead body, something like that.
Okay.
And then when you,
is this a kids magazine or like for everybody?
It's for everybody.
Okay.
The thing is, most of Malay, my family, my grandparents all have this book.
Okay.
So sometimes when I say, what's this? Oh, read, good for you. You read. So I read it. I mean, and then when I read it, it scared me, you know. And then my grandma would say, see, if this what happened, if you want to be prostitute, this snake will come to you.
God. Jeez.
It's scary, you know.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. Well. Okay. This is all the book. Okay. Talking about jinn. The first photo here, you see like a 8 people. It says that someone turned into 8 because mocking Surah Yasin. The hell?
Specifically mocking Surah Yasin.
Yep. Okay, and then
What if you mock a different surah? But that's interesting. They're saying, but nobody turns into apes. But they're saying you can people this. They're saying this is like a real thing that happened.
yeah, they say it's true story. All this for them is true story. It's like we need to learn from the learn lesson from this. Okay, the beside one is very funny. Orang minyak mengganas. Okay, orang minyak. Okay, we Malay we believe. Okay, you know, vampire, right? Vampire is a human that have contract with devil, right? So and then they need to drink blood, right? So they can still keep living, right?
Huh?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
this guy, okay, this Malay guy, he made contract with devil, so he needs to rape a lot of virgins every night.
What?
Yes, yes, rape virgin every night to stay alive.
So weird.
Yeah,
It's like a movie.
I don't know that's Malay.
And they're saying this is real. Like they're saying so.
Yes.
They're saying this guy, this Malay man, made a deal with the jinns, and the only way he can stay alive is by doing this.
Yes, they even have made movie about it. It scared the shit out of me last time.
Wow. So what are they trying to say? Like, what's the point of this? Don't
So-
make deals with jinns?
Yep, something like that. Now you become this horrible black looking guy. Let's say
Oh my
black guy, like literally black guy, like black naked guy. Yeah, and then the beside one is talking about someone dream about her uncle. The down one siap masjid tawar di heret kubur. I don't understand this one. The middle one is about flies cover up the dead body. Okay, and then the last one, very scary. Paku berceracak di kepala bosnya. Nails, as you can see the photo, right? There's a lot of nails in this woman face and head, saying that this is what happened if you're a hoe. If you're a bitch, you're fucking around like this. This is what happened to your grave. So don't have sex before marriage. That's the lesson. Oh my god.
It's interesting. It's interesting to me that there's a lot of focus on the punishment, the grave, adab al-kubr. I know that is a part of Islam. That when you, for people that don't know, there's this concept that because the Day of Judgment, I'm guessing because the Day of Judgment is coming, not, it could be a long time away. So Muhammad came up with this concept, oh, well, even in the grave, you'll be punished, right? Or you'll get a little window into paradise. It's not as much emphasized over here. I mean, people do talk about it. I know even some sects doubt it. For example, Hizb ut-Tahrir, this one Islamist group over here, they don't even accept it because it's based, I believe it's based on an ahad hadith or something like that. So they don't even believe in punishment in the grave. But it seems like in Malay culture, like it's emphasized a lot.
I know. I don't know what to say.
It's interesting, yeah.
Okay, and then I remember last time. Okay, you know last time we don't have TikTok. Last time we were like 2000 early, right? We don't even have WhatsApp, correct? So
Yeah.
we have this like 3GP phone. So last time there's a lot of video that been spread around in Malaysia saying this. You see these two photo?
Mhm.
It says these two been cursed. Okay, so the first photo saying that a kid being very, how to say, ungrateful to the parents. So now been cursed by Allah, become this human-looking ray fish. It's a video, it's a video, and then the background of the video is it's like Quran, ayat Quran, like
Yeah.
It sounds so real. I'm like my dad show, you see, if you've been ungrateful, I say you pray, you don't want to pray, you see this happened to you.
Yeah.
And then the beside one that looks like dog, even scary. It's they literally give description. It says that this kid kicking Quran or something. The mother is praying or something, and this kid like disturb her. So he's been cursed to this whatever.
Wow. Like they're so petty. They're saying that kid disturb the mom when she's reading Quran. Like they're actually trying to, this is like mental abuse on children. I mean, it's not like, okay, this guy was robbing someone or like stealing or doing drugs. I mean, even doing drugs, I would argue like, okay, it's not the worst thing in the world. You're harming yourself, not others. But no, you turn into monkey human for disturbing your mom when she's praying. Like it's so stupid. Like it's so over the top. Can I share my screen? I want to share something as well. Just for fun. Just no, it's okay. You don't need to stop sharing, but just for fun, I looked up something and look what I found. It turns out that this image was made
I know.
by a non-Muslim.
When I see this, I'm very pissed. I'm like, you scare me. Malaysia, you scare me. I scared when I was young, you know. Now when I look at this, motherfucker, I'm stupid enough to believe this. I'm scared. Even the fish just now is literally just a type of fish, you know.
Yeah. So this lady makes these photos, these like drawings, right? Non-Muslim too. On top of it, they're stealing non-Muslim works to scare Muslims. Naughty, like these Muslims are doing this. Very naughty, very, very naughty. They should be making their own image. Like they're so pathetic. They can't even make their own scary drawings. They gotta steal it from non-Muslim lady, and they're using that to try to scare Muslims into praying, not disturbing their moms when they're reading. Like it's so pathetic. It's truly pathetic. Like it's just like, you know what I mean? It's like there's no like here you have a lady that's doing something creative. She's adding to humanity's, art, the creativity. They're taking her creativity and they're using that to brainwash Muslims into being obedient, like basically slaves of God. Basically, like they can't even make up their own, little creatures. They're stealing someone else's. Like this is kind of like the example of when, like, for example, my son was telling me he saw how it's kind of funny. Al-Qaeda, one of these groups, they made their own self-driving cars. So they have like a little remote control and they have a little steering wheel. They attach it to a stick and they made a little thing, a self-driving car to blow up people. Like they're using, innovation. They're doing entrepreneurship to basically blow themselves up and to kill people rather than helping humanity, doing something creative. They're taking like something, or they're using, or the example of even any terrorist group using weapons made in Russia, weapons made in China. They're actually using technology, and it's not only Muslims that do this. I mean, obviously there's extremist all groups of all kinds, but they're using kafir technology to kill. Like it's just ridiculous. Like, you know what I mean?
No,
it's just sad. Yeah. So I'm gonna go back to your screen. So this is actually an example of like, childhood indoctrination, brainwashing. This is why, people find it so hard to leave religion because there's so many things they're told which are false, fake news, right?
So, can you see my screen again?
Yes, but I still see the monkey and the fish.
Okay. Okay, next one. Okay, when I go to high school, right?
I still see the monkey fish. I can't see
what? I think I need to stop sharing again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Stop sharing. Okay, let me go again. Share screen, window. Share. All right, can you see? Hello?
Sorry, yep, I can see. Yeah, I muted my mic, my mistake, yep.
Say to those who disbelieve, you will be overcome and gathered together to hell and reach the resting place. So when I was in high school, okay, so I was in a girls' school, So how to say, and then that girls' school actually don't have a lot of Muslim. I would say maybe 40%. The rest are Chinese and Indian. So that's where I'm a big culture shock. So I can socialize with non-Muslim and everything, right? And then when I socialize with them, before this I was awkward because in my entire life I only friends with Malay, But now when I'm friend with them, I get to know them, and it turns out they're not that bad. And then they're like, they're just human. Why we keep saying, oh, they kafir, like that, like, you know. And then when I get to know they are better than all my Malay friends before, and they never bully me. In my entire life, the one who bully me only Malay. No,
Wow.
yes. So when I get to know them, and it makes me feel like they are nice. You
So
know, okay.
why do you think that is? Why didn't they bully you, and why did the Malays bully you?
First, because they bully me because I'm different. I'm different because, like I told you, I don't wear hijab because I don't care. For that, you must wear. You must wear. It's compulsory in Islam, like that. Because I don't wear. So I don't know. I said that I don't want to wear. I'm still young. You need to wear now. We all wear. What's your excuse? It's like that. Like they just have problem with me because I'm being me. For me,
Okay.
now I think about it, they're just jealous because I like to be me and they can't because they have this cage around them, which is the Islamic cage that you know that makes them scared to fly away. I mean, that's how I feel.
So I'm gonna stop here because I think this is very important to point this out. Being Muslim, whether you're a Muslim kid, you know, especially being a Muslim woman, but even a Muslim man, but less so than Muslim woman, you get all of these expectations put on you. And when someone wants to convert to Islam, they need to understand that, I mean, this is what I hear from Muslim converts too. Muslim, I've heard, actually, that's why I'm saying Muslim men too. Like, for example, one Muslim convert mentioned, they told him, actually, this guy emailed me and he said that they told me I have to be circumcised. I have to quit my
It's
job.
true. They have to, right? I mean, that's what.
Well, technically, circumcision is it's not wajib. It's optional. It's sunnah, but like it's expected on everybody, right? So all men
true.
and even some women apparently. He's expected to stop playing music or listening to music. You know, if you work at a bank, you have to quit your job. You can't have a mortgage. Like, there's so many expectations put on you. If a Muslim woman, you're a convert, you can't dress this way. You have to, you know, wear hijab properly, not just wear hijab. And if you have tattoos, you got to cover them up. Like, there's so much expectations put on you that it's just like, well, you know, you come for the spirituality, but then you get all this nonsense. It's just
It's supposed to be for us and God, and now suddenly become for us, for the community, for the people. It's like it's too much.
Yes. Yeah. So continue about. So you were telling us about this.
Can you see the photo?
Yeah, those who disbelieve. Yeah.
So in that girls' school, whenever we have Islamic teaching, Islamic class, Islam class, so we all going to separate. You know, all the Malay Muslim will go to this room where they're gonna learn Islam, and the rest will, the non-Muslim will go to another class to learn about something else. So during Islamic class, I remember we call Islamic teacher Ustazah. Do you call it Ustazah too?
Well, we use different words, but yeah, ustaza is one of the words we use. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Ustazah. So the Ustazah, we are talking about we are the chosen one. We are the only one who been chosen by Allah to go to heaven, and those who kafir will go to hell. And then I literally raised up my hand. I asked the Ustazah nicely. I said, Ustazah, wait, what if the non-Muslim very nice? Yeah, they are nice, good for them, but they're still going to hell. But they are nice people. Yes, but they're still going to hell. But there is Muslim that actually very bad. Yeah, but if they pray, they can still go to heaven. I'm like, wait. I was confused. I was really asking this question, and I can see my Ustazah very annoyed. Because that time I already become close to one of my Indian friend. Like, she is so nice. She's so nice. Like, I never met this nice, like super nice. So how come this nice Indian girl go to heaven, like go to hell, like what? So I said, but I met a very nice non-Muslim. How? They're very, very nice. They're very nice. They deserve heaven. And then my Ustazah said that is our job to make sure they convert. If you love your friend, you must enlighten them. So let them believe Allah. Then all the good deeds that they do in the world will be count. I'm like, the fuck? But that time I actually follow that because I still believe, right? I actually like slightly promote them. Oh, maybe next time we can pray together. I did that, you know. When I think about it, I'm so stupid doing that. I did that because I want my friend to go heaven. That's it. That time when I was still believe, because yeah. When I think about it, it doesn't make sense. So yeah.
It doesn't make sense, and it's a problem, especially for Muslims living in non-Muslim minorities. I remember in university, this was a big problem for many of the Muslims, especially Muslims that are like more culturally Muslims, where the Islam is an identity for them, but they're not really religious, and they struggled with this idea that all of their friends are going to hell, and they're good people, like you said. You can see the good people. Like you said, they actually treated you better than the Muslims in your case. So why should they go to hell? And this is a problem that many imams are faced with, that there is no solution to, because, well, basically the solution to it, which some non-Muslims came up with, is that, well, if they don't know about Islam, then they would be excused, or they'll be tested on the day of judgment, or something. But the problem is basically this isn't even mentioned in the Quran, right? They're taking some idea that you didn't get the message, because the Quran says everybody was given the message, a messenger was sent to all nations. So now they're saying, well, these people somehow didn't get the message, even though they know Muslims in their real life, yet somehow they didn't get the message, and so therefore they'll go to Jannah. And even I remember some of the Muslims would even twist some of the Quran that says those who believe, whether Jews or Christians or Sabians. Now, of course, that excludes Hindus. There's no Hindus mentioned. So they will go to heaven. They're all believers. Well, actually, that's not what it means. It means those who believed, meaning they also accepted Islam, right? Or those who believed before Islam, that believed in the Prophet or whatever. But the people today that know about Islam and they reject it, well, I can't imagine how somehow they're saying these guys are still going to go to heaven, or they're going to be tested again. It doesn't make any sense, right? Like, why would you, like, basically say you're testing people, then they die, and then you're going to test them again? Because that's what the hadith says. The hadith says some people will be tested again. So it's like, what? Like, so you failed in testing them the first time, you got to test. It's just nonsense, right? And so this is a big problem for many Muslims who have good hearts. If you have a good heart and you have a good heart, you don't want anyone to be punished. You're actually better than Allah, right?
Yeah. And then you know what Malay believe? I'm not sure the all Muslim Malay believe. You see all Chinese people, all Indian, all rich, and they're happy with their life because Allah gave them heaven now. Later when they're dead, they're hell. You see, most Malay, they're not rich, and then they always have a lot of what is it, like struggle, because Allah love us. I'm like, what? Because it's hell for us now. So we need to always sabar, patient, always pray, remember Allah. When we, after judgment day, we'll get the heaven. I'm like, what kind of logic is that? And I said, okay, what if there's a rich Muslim? Oh, they're rich mean they have other struggle. Means they rich, Allah want to see whether they pay zakat or they help people with the money. I'm like, well, there's so many excuses, you know. I'm like, it's just not non-logical anymore.
It's unfalsifiable. It's one of those heads I win, tails you lose sort of thing, right?
Okay. Can I share photo again? Wait, hold up. Okay, let me know if you see this. Okay, the thing about Malaysia is people don't know. We have one of our country have a very high case of rapes and dumping babies, newborn babies in public.
Can you zoom in a bit?
Okay, can. Okay,
Yep.
so
Okay.
this is around my time when early 2000, Melayu paling ramai jadi masa. Means Malay is the most victim are Malays. So it says most of the rape victims are Malay, and this is the 9 rapists, and most of them are Malays. It's like I realized that when there's news, everything is about Malay, even dumping babies. I show you photo. Wait, can I go next? Wait, hold on. Okay. Can you see?
Yep, I
Okay,
can see. Yeah.
rogol anak kandung. This guy, this Malay guy wearing kopiah, he raped his own daughter, and the daughter is only 10 years old.
Okay, so what are you saying about this?
I'm saying that during even until now, and from my time until now, there's always a rape case, and it's more from Malay, not
Mhm.
from Chinese or Indian. We're
Uh, uh,
supposed to be the best religion. Why
okay.
most of people like this? It got me thinking. Even this one, okay,
Yeah.
baby dumping in Malaysia, means some teenagers they had sex or somewhere, and then when they pregnant, and then they don't want the parents to find out. They give birth themselves, and then they just dump all these newborn babies in public.
Oh, wow.
This case really high during my high school time. Even our school always have campaign about don't have sex before marriage, don't drug or whatever like that. It's more emphasized about don't have sex before marriage or else this happen. But it got me thinking, why only Malay? Because
Mm.
Chinese don't care about sex before marriage. Why they don't have?
Oh.
It got me thinking. Why only Malay have dumping problem? Okay. You see baby dumping on the rise. It's very, even someone actually dump baby around mosque.
Wow, geez, yeah. So this
Because,
is caused because of the culture of purity, of no, you can't have sex before marriage. All of this is leading to these social problems. That's what you're saying, right?
yeah. Even last time in high school, okay, imagine, okay, like I told you, how to say, I actually from the girls' school, I moved to public school because I moved house, and then when I go public school, that school I have to wear hijab. It's compulsory. There's nothing I can do, so I wear. When I go there, most of the I would say 100%, 80% Muslim student, they're like, when there's no teacher, they're kissing at the back. They go to the stairs, kissing or do something like that. And for me, it's a culture shock for me, because when I was 14, my head only thinking about study, just school. When I see all this, especially the one who did this Malay, I'm very shocked. And this school is very, I would say, very religious. Every time, do you call it Zuhur?
Super.
Praise Zuhur? Zuhur, is it? The
Zuhr, yeah, Dhuhr, yeah. Hmm.
Zohor. Okay. So by the time when there's praise Zohor, we all need to go. The teacher will gather us. We're going to the mosque around our school, and we need to pray. Like it's that a religious school.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Hmm.
So it's very strict. Sometimes for women, right? If I say, oh, I cannot, I'm on my period, the ustazah will literally put her hand on our to check whether we have tampon or not.
Wow.
Can you see the photo?
Yep. Hmm.
Yep.
They
So
make you prove that you're on your period?
yep. Or else, yeah. So yeah, exactly. So for in my case, every time when there's Zoho, and then when the teacher tried to control us to bring us, to the mosque, I actually sneak in and then run to the bathroom so many times.
Yeah.
And then I got caught, and then the teacher said, "Why you go to the bathroom?" I said, "I want to clean myself." Why I
Yeah.
never see you pray? Because I
Yeah.
don't want to pray.
Yeah.
You know what? If you don't want to pray, I don't care about you no more. You do whatever you want. It's between you. What he says? He says something about you get your part during Judgment Day. I'm like, what?
Oh my
Yeah.
God. More guilt trips and threats.
Yeah. I'm actually. I was surprised that time. I'm actually not guilty, because for me, I want to pray, but I want to pray when I want to pray. I want to pray because I feel like I love Allah. I want to pray, not because you ask me. Because if I go that time, I know I'm praying because of they asked me to, not because I want to pray. I really hate
Yes.
that.
Yeah.
For them, right? They said if we force us, sooner or later we feel that it's normal for us, and then we start praying. What kind of logic is that?
Yeah.
I can't. I told my mom, I don't like when someone force me pray. I love to pray. Let me love myself. Let me try to love it. Like
Yeah.
so yeah, like that lah. So I really hate it. Okay. Anything you want to ask before I move on?
No, so how do they ask you to prove it? I didn't really get that. Like, how do you prove you're on your period? They want to see your blood or something? Like, it's crazy.
they like I would say this is considered harassment. They literally like how do you say it? Rub put the ustazah put her hand at my vagina area and then like try to press it, feel whether there's tampon or not. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like that.
That is crazy.
Yep.
That is insane.
Yes. So right now, a lot of students, mention about it and then make a report about it. Now only they take it serious. Before my time, they think, oh, that is normal. That's what you get because you lie.
Wow.
Seriously.
That's crazy.
So right now they cannot do that anymore because there's a lot of students feel uncomfortable you doing that. Yeah, they're lying. They don't want to go to, to go to pray. But you have no right to put your hand and shove to my vagina to check that.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah.
The ustazah literally said that she's doing her job to make sure we pray. Like she basically think that she's doing her job. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my God, I'm like, ayo.
That's nuts.
Yeah. And then again, when I was in that school, I got bullied because again, I was different. There they all wanna have boyfriends, girlfriend. I'm not sure whether this is normal in your high school time. It's like having boyfriends and girlfriend is something they want to proud of, something like a trend in the school. Because I don't have one. And then when I start being friend with boys, and then all the female students think I want to take their boyfriend.
They thought you want to steal their boyfriends?
Yeah, I mean, from the story that I told you that about my kindergarten that I play football with boys, it's obviously shown that I'm okay around boys because
Yeah.
I was born with two brothers, so I'm okay with that. But some female think I want to take the boyfriend away, and then they literally wait for me until the school end, like a gangster. They have their own group, and then try to like warn me, hey, new girl, you come to my man again, you know what happened after school.
Wow. Oh my God. Anyway.
They Malays.
But they're not. The Malays are not supposed to have girlfriends, boyfriends.
I don't know. That's why I'm confused. I did tell them, you wear hijab, you go to pray. Why you have boyfriend? You don't even pray. How do you know? You go to hell too. That's it. That's how they counter me back. Just saying I'm not pray. That's it.
Okay, so you have a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
No, but you don't even pray. What? It's still wrong to have a boyfriend, right?
Yeah. This now you don't wear hijab. You also go to hell. But
that's pretty funny.
Yeah, if you don't pray, you don't wear hijab, means whatever said from your mouth doesn't matter.
Oh my God, that's funny.
I'm like, and then I got bullied so bad. I told my dad, please bring me back to the girls' school. I don't want boys. I don't want boys in the school because of this fighting over boys. Because when I was in girls' school, we don't have this fight. We just have fun. And then I realized the reason we all wear hijab because there's boys. So, and then I would say the teacher is a bit like misogynist. Most of the activities, like they prioritize boys' activity. I got bored. When I was in girls' school, there's so many things I can do, I can go gymnastic, gymnastic, we have to wear short and everything, right? They don't have that. So I need to go back to the old school. And then when I go, it's like heaven. So yeah.
Yeah, that sucks that in that culture that they prioritize boys over girls. That's unfortunately.
Yeah, it's true. Like there's nothing we can do. Even we want to like Yeah, we want to go jogging or we want to have sport in the school, we still need to wear hijab. I'm like, are you kidding? It's hot. When I say it's hot, hell is more hot, and they said that to me. I'm like, I hate it. So that's my high school years. So when I finished my high school with in the girls' school, I that school, even though it's the girls' school, right? The Malays there, they wear hijab, right? I don't wear hijab because it's not mandatory. I shit you not, the one who wear hijab, it's not because they want to wear hijab. They want to cover something, you know. There's one time there's no girls' school. There's no class. There's no teacher in the class. All this girls' school where this my classmates wearing hijab. They at the back of the class talking, and I was like, hey, what are you guys talking about? Oh, we're talking about sex. They literally share about their dating life. Oh yeah, I already do this. I was so shocked. I'm like, you guys had sex? Like, yeah, why? But that's haram. You're so old school. I'm like, what the fuck? Can you imagine? I don't wear hijab, and my Islamic religion, my Islam, you know, education is C. So I'm like, yeah, and then they're like, yeah, they wear hijab and everything, and then they open their hijab. I can see, what you call that, the mark, the love bite.
Which one?
Is it the love bite?
Oh, you're talking about the on the necks?
Yeah, on the neck
The
one.
kisses. Yeah. The
So they wear
hickeys.
Yes, they wear hijab to cover that.
That's funny.
And then they proudly say, oh, I already lost my virginity. And then they say, when is your when is your turn, Umaira? I was like, huh? I was so confused. So it got me thinking, if all the Malay teenagers like this, no wonder there's so many dumping babies.
Oh my God. That you know what this is this is an example of how, you know, I read once that there's more abortions in the deep south, in the religious states in the US. And it makes sense if you think about it, that it's exactly what you're describing here. It's like there's more, it's just like there's more gay sex in Saudi Arabia. It's when the society is so repressed sexually, it's not like it stops the sex. It still happens, but it just goes underground, and it creates all these other social problems, like you said, baby dumping, and it creates this extremism, this sort of but people can't really, they're still going to do it, but it just creates like worse social problems, rather than, you know, people just being healthy and having relationships more openly and able to talk about it with their parents. They don't have to hide it. They can just use protection. You know, they don't have to be embarrassed about using protection. They can just go to the pharmacy and pick it up. I guess over there, can you just go and get like condoms from the pharmacy easily as a Muslim woman? Can you do that?
They will give you the look. You know what funny in Malaysia? Whatever Hollywood movie that come here, right, or any series, all the kissing, the sex scene, all been censored. So when you watch, what happens suddenly? You know, there's two boys, one boy, one girl, and then next day, what happened?
They just cut it out.
Yes.
Oh, they don't like black it out. They just cut. It's gone.
Yeah. So that, you know, first we see two couple in the bed, and then next scene they already wake up in the morning.
That's funny.
For me, I used to, but if you do this, I will go to the internet and find it. By the end of the day, I can still watch it.
Yeah.
Same thing. Even I talk about this with my Malay friends. I said, how's your mom? Will you talk about this? They always say, oh, my mom say, hey, don't talk about this. I don't want to hear. Don't talk about this. Don't look at this. But I very grateful that my mom, when there's a Hollywood movie like that, and I say, Ma, why go next scene, Ma? What happened to the scene? My mom will explain, oh, actually they're kissing, kissing because they're couple, like that. So I'm so happy that my mom very open about it. So I don't need to I don't need to secretly doing this, secretly watching porn or whatever. I shit you not, all those Malay friends, my Malay friend, they have DVD of Malay porn. And I was surprised. And then they said, why you watch this? Oh, because I want to know about this. Why don't you just discuss with your parents? Why you want to discuss with the parent or something like that?
Yeah, that's again a problem with a sexually repressed society, is that they can't talk about sex, right? Like I totally hear you, because I mean, and unfortunately, let's be honest, like pornography is not the best place to learn about sex, because it's unrealistic. It's not like, I would tell my kids, something really different than what happens in a movie, because in the movie, first of all, the movie's all male, pornography is very male. Most pornography is made for men. So it's focusing on very specific things. There's no foreplay. It's not meant to teach you about sex, which is, and if the society doesn't want to talk about sex, so is there sex education in school over there?
That's the thing. I mean, they have it, but it's just more about biology. Like how it's like biology.
Okay.
How body beat.
Okay. I got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's. What about safe sex? Do they talk about safe sex?
No, that's the thing. That's why there's dumping baby. They never talk about safe sex. Nothing. They only emphasize no sex before marriage. That's it. If you want to have sex, you marry first. That's it.
That's so bad, because I remember, I'm thinking if this was when I was Muslim or not. I'm trying to remember. I think when I was still Muslim, I used to think that sex education is good in school, even though, because even as a Muslim, I think this was as a Muslim, I was concerned that if you don't teach people, because I knew I grew up in the society and I knew people were having sex pretty young too, like in Canada. And when I heard about that, when I grew up and I had my own kids, I realized that you have to teach kids about safe sex. You can't avoid that topic, because if you do, they're still going to do it anyways. So, this is important. This is important to talk about this. And you're saying they don't talk about it.
Yeah, true. Yeah. It's
because abstinence. They're saying, "Oh, don't have sex," but they don't teach you how to do it safely.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why I'm so scared to do it. Not just because of that. If people find out that you did it, or you're pregnant before marriage, it's like you make your family very, like how to say, like a bad name, something like that. So,
Okay, yeah.
one of my neighbors, last time, she wear hijab, but suddenly there's a rumor saying that she pregnant before marriage, something like that. And yeah, I found out about this. And then I remember my dad was like, okay, I already like teenager, right, or 70, like that. I still don't wear hijab. My dad very, very mad at me and said, why you don't wear hijab? You see your neighbor wear hijab, very nice, very pleasing the eye, or something like that, like look very we call Muslimah. Why you don't wear? And then I said, Dad, she literally pregnant before marriage. Like she did it. She's not that nice.
Your dad? Hold on. Let's just like stop here. This is so interesting. Your dad is telling you, daughter, why aren't you like the nice girl down the street? She wears her hijab so nicely. And you're like, Dad, she's having sex.
Yeah. So
already.
She had sex already, Dad. So what's your point? Don't look there. Look at how she wear. But Dad, I wear like this. You told me if people who don't wear hijab is a hoe. Who's the hoe here? I don't do anything. I don't even date boys.
Yeah.
I follow you. You said no date. I don't date. I never kiss a boy. Nothing. I'm literally a virgin here. So I'm the hoe, not her. That's her problem. But look what she wear. I want you to look what she wear. I'm like, like that. She's for him. I'm still the hoe. Like there's one time she's really mad. She literally called me, "Hey, you hoe." Like imagine your dad said it to me.
Your dad said that to you.
I'm a hoe just because I wear. So it really gets me because I'm the first daughter, and then he said that okay, let's talk about when I'm already like 20 plus, I start dating, right? I don't date Malays because like I told you, I'm different. I don't like people say it. When you date Malay, they will ask you on text, "Have you prayed yet? Have you this yet?" And I'm just be honest. Oh no, I did not. Why you don't pray? Because I don't feel it. I pray when I feel. I just don't like they try to call it dakwah. Is it dakwah?
Dawa, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, dakwah me like I believe in Allah. Just shut up. Just this is my it's very private.
Yeah. It
I
should
can't
be.
just inshallah, I can't do that. I have
Yeah.
to make sure I'm genuinely say it. So
Yeah.
that's why I don't date. Because I remember when I date Malay last time, he told me, I love you, I know you nice, but can you start wearing hijab now so my parents will like you more? I'm like, your parents is God? No, so why want to pray? They want me to have a good Muslim woman. I'm still virgin. I just don't wear hijab. That's it. Yeah, but if you don't wear hijab, they will think you a hoe. That's their problem, not me. I was like,
Yeah. Just want to stop for 1 second and say thank you, Sharizan, for joining the channel. And those of you who are liking the content, please do like the stream now so that YouTube knows that this is a good stream, and to keep sharing the content to other people, to keep showing it. And as well, if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe to the channel. It would be most appreciated. And you can also join the Patreon to continue supporting me. This is actually an amazing stream. I love how you've coming with like the screenshots, the pictures as well, and like lots of interesting. It's like you've documented this from like beginning to end, like when I was growing up, high school. Like you have it all like planned out. It's beautiful.
okay, so can I continue?
Yes.
Okay, so I start to date this American guy. So basically, that time he's my boyfriend. So I got very close. It's been many years, and then I feel like I want to go more to marriage. But then I think about it. Okay, actually, my parents have a very abusive relationship, as you know how tabligh works, right? They leave the wife, whatever, and then if my mom talk back or something like that, just let's just say if my mom just questioning what he's doing or disagree about something, he just beat my mom, just beat the wife like that, just beat him. And then there's one time my mom said that he did rape my mom. So growing up having a dad like that is just like, it does make me want to questioning Islam a lot. But at the same time, I keep telling myself, is my dad does not represent Islam. Maybe it's not the Islam is my dad. Even though deep inside me, I know he actually used the Islam as excuse to do that, because it's sunnah to beat wife. Is this? Sometimes he threatening my mom, if you become a bad wife, I will marry another one, like that. So it's like it's very toxic like that. My mom did told me, I did ask my mama, why you marry men like this? And then my mom said, last time when we were dating, he looks very nice and everything. And then when we start to have, we live in the same roof, he's like another person. It made me very scared. So I planned this with my boyfriend. I said, okay, I know you agree you want to convert, but how about this? How about you don't convert first? We don't need to marry. We stay in one house first, in like 1 year or whatever. We stay together first. Let's just make sure we don't get you won't get me pregnant. We just stay and see whether we click or not together by staying together. And then if we click, then you can convert, then we get married. I want to do that because I don't want to repeat my parents mistake. So you hear me, right?
Yeah. No. I'm listening, and I hear what you're saying. Yep.
So I explained this to my parents. I said, I know you guys want me to have halal relationship, but hear me out. Can I stay together with him? I swear to God, I have no problem. Swear to Allah, to you guys, that I won't do those things. I won't get pregnant. Let me stay with him. I want to see what kind of person he is in one roof, like in one house. I want to be confident and comfortable with him. Then I swear he will convert, and then we get married. My dad was very angry. He said, stay together also haram. Marry first. I said, Dad, you cannot he doesn't know me, and then he doesn't know how Islam works. You can't expect him to just convert. Let him stay with me. Let him see how Muslim is. Let he just be with me first. I cannot marry just like that. You don't do it, like it's actually a war. So basically, it's not happening. He really think it's a bad idea. Even I said, I even, because I was very pissed, right? I said, Dad, I want to do this because Mom said you were very nice before, and now you like an asshole, and I don't want to be that. And I've been slapped on the spot.
Oh.
But it's worth it. Like that is the first time when I've been slapped, I'm happy because I managed to say it. So yeah, I was very, So yeah, even it doesn't work, and then let me show you some.
So hold on, before you go forward, I just want to point out a couple of things you said, which are very important, or like worth talking about. The first thing you said that was very interesting was that, your dad was abusive to your mom, and you used to at sometimes wonder, doubt Islam, but then you would say, well, maybe it's just my dad, maybe it's not Islam. But then you also realize that, well, Islam actually enables this, and that's exactly what it is. Islam enables this abuse because it puts the woman under the man in so many ways. It's not an equitable marriage relationship at all, because the man is allowed to beat the wife according to Quran 4:34, and he can beat her just for, he doesn't even need to actually, she doesn't have to actually do anything. He just has to fear nushuz. Nushuz means rebellion, transgression, whatever. Basically, if he thinks that she's gonna do something, he can hit her. That's what the Quran says, and there's steps he has to take, right? So Islam actually does enable abuse. It does, right? And you were right to recognize that. And sometimes Muslims will say, "Oh, look at all these ex-Muslims. They had bad relationships with their parents." Well, you have a good relationship with your mom, and you had not so good relationship with your dad because your dad is not behaving like a good person. So, but you're smart enough to think about this and recognize that it's the system that's a problem. The man is a problem too, but the system is also making it worse, because imagine Islam said you can't beat your wife. Wouldn't that have been better? Wouldn't that have enabled? That would have taken away the ability of bad men to hit their wives. Because if a bad man wants to hit his wife and he's Muslim, well, he's allowed to do that according to his religion. Now, if a bad man wants to hit his wife and Islam says no, well, then the system is against him. The mosque would be against him. The imams would be against him. The wife would be against him. She can say, you're a bad Muslim and I'm going to take you to court for hitting me. But now he's enabled. He's allowed to hit his wife and to beat her. And unfortunately, that's the religion we ended up with. People say it's the best religion for women, it's the best religion for humanity, but it actually is the worst in many ways, right?
I'm not sure this is Muslim or Malay culture. Do you have dowry when you want to get married? Yes,
mahar, right?
Mahar. I hate that so much. I don't know
why do you hate that? The women get the money.
Okay. In Malay, we don't get the money. The money goes to our parents.
That's weird. You know what? I think that happens even in Arabic. That's probably common in Muslim.
Because the parents, the one who the one who give us the what do you call
the wedding?
The one not the wedding. How's to say? The one who if the man asks permission, right? They're the one who give the how much is the dowry. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
They're the one who
negotiate it. They negotiate the amount.
Yes.
Yeah, but so this is the craziest thing to me. So when I wasn't born as a Sunni Muslim, I became Sunni Muslim. So as an Ismaili, there's no mahar. You just get married, unless I don't know about it, but like you just get married according to local traditions. So like you don't give money to the wife, okay? But like when I became Sunni Muslim, I learned, okay, I need to give my wife a mahar. I need to give her a gift. It wasn't for her family. Well, in her case, her family is not Muslim, so they weren't involved in this anyways. But like when I hear that, it's changed in this way that the family, like many Arab women and like moms and dads will expect like a house and jewelry and this and that, and they take it. I'm like, this is like so strange. Like they've taken away what the wife is supposed to get, and they're taking it now. And so in Malay culture, it's also like that.
Yep. You
Okay.
want to know why I don't like? Okay, imagine. Last time, how to say? I did tell my mom that I'm going to marry with the American guy, and then my mom
Yeah.
said, okay, then your dowry is around 30,000. I'm like, huh? Why so expensive? Because you're still virgin and you nice. You can work. And then he's American. Of course he can afford. I'm like, that's not the point. I don't want dowry. You must. It's in Islam. I don't want. If you, this is how I explain to my parents. If you do that, he will feel that okay. You know when you buy a car, okay, this car is 30,000. This is how I feel. Okay, this
Yeah.
car 30,000. So I must pay this car. Okay, I pay. So when I pay this car, this is my car. So whenever if the seller say, oh, can I have my car VCB? No, I pay full price 30. So I get to say whether she can come back to you or not. That's how I feel. I think this is how male think. Or example, I paid 30,000 and then I found out this female is not virgin. I paid 30,000, you're not virgin, waste my money, and then I feel like I want to abuse this girl because like, you get what I mean?
Yeah, it's commodifying you. It's making you into a commodity, right?
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're buying something, and then when you're not satisfied with it, you just want to abuse whatever you just buy. Stupid, I pay you. It's like that, and then that's why I understand why last time my mom don't always visit her side, like her family side.
Why?
Because my dad say, oh, you need to follow me because after married, you need to listen to me. I think they have this kind of mindset because they feel like they're paying you. That's how I feel.
Oh, interesting. That is very, very interesting.
I spend my life what do you call it? I have this money just to marry you. So you are mine. So I'm scared of that. So I told my dad, my parents, I don't want dowry at all. I just want a Malay, just sign, convert, sign, that's it. No. And then, yeah.
It's interesting that
I don't want my boyfriend to feel that he bought me.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? Like in like many non-Muslim cultures, what they do is, I mean, and even some Hindus, I think, have this dowry thing.
So true.
But like, I'm just saying that what makes more sense to me is that the husband and wife give each other a gift, like a wedding gift, right? A lot of times in this culture as well, the man will buy a woman a wedding ring, an engagement ring. There's nothing wrong with that. But like this, I agree with you that it's weird. In Islam, people don't know this. Most people don't know this, and even they used to get mad at me for saying this. In Islam, the contract between man and woman is for the woman to give the man access to her vagina and her body in exchange for the dowry. Her primary responsibility in the marriage is sex and child rearing, and his primary responsibility is maintenance. It's kind of weird. Like, it's not like two partners together. It's I'm paying you money for sex, basically. And you are, that's the main thing. Because in Islam, a woman is not allowed to deny the husband sex.
I know. That pissed me off. Even the Islamic preacher here said the same thing.
Yeah, and that's marriage in Islam. It's kind of weird, right? It's almost like, anyways, maybe we talked about this a lot.
Yeah. So this part of me feel like, like, how am I going to have relationship with this American guy? I don't want to get. There's one point where by the time that he stay at US, I literally just want to move US and just disappear. So I don't need to get married, because like it's very, like I feel like I that time I realized when I want that, I'm not doing for love. I want to get back to my parents. Oh, okay, you know what? You always control me. Now I'm married to this man. Now he control me, and then I'm gonna say, oh, I cannot visit you guys because I need to listen to my husband. I want to. That's how much I'm very angry with my parents. I really want to do that last time. So yeah. Okay, this is actually okay. Okay, this woman, okay, she's a Malay, and then this is an Indian guy. So they both get married in Indian style, and then they post it on social media, and then the Sharia law, the Sharia court, all the Muslim in Malaysia pissed about it. And you can read here, government has asked Malaysian woman Ili Najwa Sadiq, who is married to Indian hockey captain, to come forward and explain their religious status. Deputy Minister in the Prime Minister Department, she said government sensitive about such matter. Ilia Najwa will be called in as soon when she returns home. Like, it's not like why they want to go to someone's business, like you get what I mean, Abdullah?
Yeah. It's so ridiculous that why are they interfering in this private matter between her and her God and him and his God and whatever the relationship, right?
Yeah, so I'm scared that so last time I scared if I do that, if I go to US and then if they find out my photo, they was asking like this, and then questioning me, and then I become famous because of this. So it's like it's very hard for me to get married, last time. So I ended up end my relationship with him because I feel it's not working, not just this matter, about everything else. So yeah. Oh my God. So let me see what I want to
Recharge your iman.
Okay. So I want to share something a little bit funny. So I don't know whether you also believe this or your culture. We believe if we have low iman, we can easily do all the haram stuff. Like, I don't know, zina. You know zina, right? You call
Yeah,
zina,
adultery or
yeah,
fornication. Yep.
adultery, everything, all the stuff. I remember my ustazah said, no matter how high or low your iman is, if you stay one room with non-mahram, you will definitely 100% confirm will have sex, because the shaitan will take over your body and your desire will go up, your iman go down, you will definitely do and then lose your virginity. 100% confirm. I even asked all my my Malay friends last time who did it, the one that wear hijab, and I said, is it true that when you first time in the room you will do it? Yes, Umaira, you will do it 100%. Confirm. You don't
What?
pray, right? You will definitely lose to your desire. So that phrase itself, that statement haunted me, because when I was with my boyfriend, I didn't do anything because I stay with my parents.
Yeah.
So when I go out, just out, I never go to his house. It's very casual, like that. Like, I'm very respectful. So when I started to be single, my parents already divorced. Thank God. So my mom's happy now. So when they divorced, I started to live by myself. I don't want to live with both of them. So that time I kind of explored the, what do you call it, the single life. And I started to hook up because I wanted to challenge this statement of, if I low iman, I will definitely lose my virginity. I challenge this statement. I just literally just go Tinder, see cute guy, go hook up. I know what I know what they want. I just kind of go. So I went to the hotel. I was nervous, but I'm like, okay, I this is in my head when I was in the hotel. Okay. Yeah. It's been years I don't pray. I maybe believe in Allah, but I don't pray. So if I don't pray, means my iman is low, is very low. So I should feel horny and I will definitely lose my virginity. First time, okay, that is my first time with a guy. You know what? Nothing happened because I'm not into it.
Yeah.
And then I go out. They're scamming me. What the hell? I was very pissed. I go home and then I shared to my Indian friend. You know what? I didn't do anything. Why? You didn't do anything? Yeah, I did nothing. Like, I did nothing. Am I lesbian? Like I don't understand why I did nothing. It's like, am I not interested? And then I go with another guy. He's cute. Maybe we do kissing. I still have my virginity. So I'm like, you guys fucking serious? It's not my problem or my iman. It's you guys. You're the one who's horny as fuck and sex addict. And you're the one who need to pray, not me. I didn't pray and I'm okay. Like, that's make me feel, that's how angry I'm like, wait, yeah, that's why I'm like, okay, you know what, I don't want to pray. That moment, I make it clear, I'm not gonna pray, because it doesn't affect my, my humanity or
Yeah.
myself as a person.
Yeah.
And then slowly I start drinking, because they said, I don't know whether you believe this also. We Malay believe alcohol is like Satan's peas.
Yeah.
Urine. Yeah. So once you drink it, you will confirm addict to it. You will go drunk. Confirm.
Yeah.
They said confirm. Okay. I never drink in my entire life. That year itself, after I experiment my sexual life, I experiment drinking. I drinking. Wait, that's it. And I drinking again. It's not that special. It's just It's just a drink. And
Yeah.
even until now, I drink. I never get drunk, and I'm not addicted to it. Even one point, I bought white wine. I put it in my fridge. I want to see whether I addicted to it. That bottle of wine stay 1 year. I didn't even touch.
Yeah.
So that's how much I want to experiment with all this Islamic statement. I'm like, this is bullshit. I don't pray. I'm supposed to have low iman, and I don't do all the stuff.
Yeah.
While last time they all pray, their Islamic education was very good, but they did all the stuff, and they like, what is wrong with? It's not. I realized our religion had nothing to do with me. Whatever
Yeah.
you do had nothing to do with religion. If you're a horny sex addict, you're already a horny sex addict. If you're not,
Yeah.
then you're not. It had nothing to do with your iman. So yeah.
That's a good point. Like a lot of there's a lot of fear mongering and like a lot of slippery slope. People like Muslim preachers will try to make you feel like if you drink one, you're gonna be drunk and you're gonna be like homeless. You're gonna be an addict. If you're gonna be sleeping with every guy. If if you're not Muslim, or if you're not, your iman is low. But the reality is that a lot of these things have nothing to do with the religion, and they have more to do with your personality and your values as a human being, not as a Muslim or not Muslim. I do know that some ex-Muslims, when they leave Islam, because they feel so repressed for so many years, they go nuts, right? And they go and they'll drink everything, they'll sleep with everybody. But and what you're saying is more similar to me than what these other people, because for me, I left Islam and I tried alcohol. I have probably like 3 beers or 4 beers a week. So not that much. I don't really like wine too much, to be honest. And so it's very little. Like I had 1 beer last night. Like I never ever got drunk either. So yeah, I'm like, I think a lot of it is personality, right? There are people who have addictive personalities, and there's people that if they drink, I've seen this as well. I know another ex-Muslim that left Islam and got totally drunk. Totally, like never drank beer or wine or anything for like 15 years or 20 years, and then totally went overboard, like passed out, vomiting, everything, right? So some people don't have the right personality to really manage. And I think again, it comes down to the problem of if you don't learn how to manage these things properly, and you just stay away from it, then if you're able to do it now, suddenly you never had self-control in the first place. You never learned to be moderate. You never learned, that when you drink, you should also have water. You should take a break. You should count how many drinks you're having. There's certain things that you learn, right, as you grow up when you're exposed to alcohol. If you're never exposed to alcohol and you don't know these things, you don't know, like as a woman, you should always cover your drink. You should make sure you see the person pour it. Like, these type of common sense things that you learn, maybe you never learned that. And so when you start doing these things, you just lose it, right? There's people like that too, right? So there's some people that are like more, I think, balanced in life, and you're one of them. And there's other people that lose it too. So I guess there's both examples.
Yeah. For me, my belief right now, I believe that, I was born in this world, and I got this. For me, I am a soul, and I'm in this beautiful body. I have I'm not retarded or anything. I have 2 legs and two arms, and I think my job is to take care of it, to take care of my body. So you get what I mean?
Yes, exactly.
So I
Yeah.
want to take care of my body. So it
Yeah.
had nothing to do with Islam. So for me, even though right now I'm not a Muslim anymore, I drink like responsibly, because I know that alcohol is not good for our body. That's it. Alcohol
Exactly.
is just
Yeah.
another drink that is just like Coke. If you
Yeah.
drink too much, it's not good for you. Just drink a bit. That's it.
Yeah.
But
Well,
for
I would
mm,
say alcohol is much worse than Coke, and there are
mm, mm,
confirmed social problems caused by alcohol. So
true.
alcohol is definitely something that we have to be really careful with, more so than like soft drinks, because alcohol does tend to block your long-term thinking.
True.
So it has benefits, social benefits, in terms of like, letting loose and enjoying yourself and having fun. And that's a real benefit, and even like takes away stress and stuff like that. But in terms of health benefits, it's cancer causing, confirmed.
Mm,
Even one drink a day can
mm,
can increase the chance of getting cancer. So
oh,
people, I don't make any excuses for alcohol when it comes to health risks. I know some people
mm,
say, "Oh, a glass of wine is good for you," but overall, I don't think that's the case. I think there's
mm,
more harm in alcohol from a health
mm.
perspective than benefit. But at the end of the day, it's your choice. I think, as
True.
long as you're not hurting anybody else, if you want to get sick from alcohol, that's your own problem, and you should be able to decide that. That's
You
what I
know,
think.
you know what's funny in Malay? Most Malay that I met here, the one who secret, the one who had double life, the one who looks nice in front of the parents, but behind their parents they drinking. They're the one who drinking like crazy, like crazy drink, and then they
Yeah.
smoke and everything, and and nobody hates them because they still go home, they pray, and uh, and people hate me because I'm just confused,
Because
I'm
you're
like,
honest. You're honest
yeah,
about it, and they're living double lives. So they're basically hypocrites, right?
yeah. They say,
Yeah.
oh, this kind of people have the audacity to say to my face, oh my God, why you don't believe in Islam, like that, like that. Like I asked my friend, um, how to say, like, don't you feel like you're hypocrite having two life? Huh? I asked my friend, okay, her name is Ena. Like, you don't you feel like, is it weird to have two life, Ena, like that? And then she said that, Umaira, this is the way. Like, this is the only way I can go to club. They okay having this double life. Like, I don't understand because from their
You know,
perspective,
it's unfortunately,
perspective,
yeah.
they know they're doing wrong. So they're thinking, okay, I do it double life now, and then when I get married, I forgot about it. I become good Muslim.
You know, the thing is,
Mm.
it's unfortunate that that's the society does that to them. They don't
Okay.
know how to. They don't want to face the cost of being open about who they are, right?
Yeah. But the thing is, they know whatever they're doing is wrong. So they means they know alcohol is wrong, everything is wrong. They say, I know it's wrong, but I'm still young. I'm gonna do it anyway. When I
Yeah.
get married, I will. What you say? Taubat. Is it taubat?
Toba, yeah, like
Yeah,
ask for
taubat.
forgiveness, yeah.
Yeah, I most of my friend now, the one who did all those stuff, who party hard, now they're the one who wear hijab and then have normal life. And then every time in social media, oh, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Like, bitch, I know you before this. I want to puke.
Yeah.
And then I'm still the same. I'm the same person. And then they started, where you want to get married, where you want to wear hijab, when you want to this, when you want to that. Oh my God. You get what I mean?
I'm me and you, we have similar personalities. We're very
Mm,
open. We like to
yeah.
be ourselves. We don't like to be fake. We don't like to hide who we are. We just want to be who like I left Islam, and I told everybody, unfortunately, your situation is more difficult. You can't become open, safely. So that's the shitty thing about it.
Mm.
But in my case, it was just I have no risk, so I did it.
Okay. And then after that, when I, explored this single life, and then I realized that, okay, this hookup thing is not for me.
Yeah.
That is literally already said that it's like, how to say, I proved that statement wrong. And then now I'm like, okay, now what do I want with my life? And then I start dating again, and then I date with this Arab guy, and I really like him, and then we date, and then and then we become girlfriend boyfriend, and then I thought he's like me, as in like not religious Muslim. Then the more I know him, he slowly opened up, said that he's actually apostate. I was shocked. I was shocked. I thought that I was shocked, at the same time I'm mad, But that time I was shocked, but I respect him for saying that out loud. This is the first time in my entire life hearing a Muslim said, "Oh, I don't believe in Islam. I live Islam." Like, it makes me interested to him, and I want to know more. And the fact that he's Arab means he understands Quran very well. I asked him, ask him for help to translate everything, and it makes me become more apostate.
That's funny.
Thanks to him. And
Yeah.
then I really love him, and then that is where I started to sleep with him. And then that is the first time I noticed I'm not having sex. I did not having sex with him. I make love with him. I think this is a lot of Muslims don't understand what is make love.
Yeah.
So I get it now. So I don't know, then what they are thinking, we cannot, couple is haram, so we just, I don't know, couple is haram, and then we need to get married first, and then when we get married we have first night. What I'm saying is that first night is like we don't have the chemistry, so it's going to be painful, because I did ask my mom, my friend, how's your first night? They said painful, because for me wasn't not that, because my boyfriend be gentle to me and try to understand me, make laugh.
Yeah.
So it just make me thinking like what, I remember someone said that we have to marry not because of love, because of Allah. Have you heard that?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it's half your iman, right, to get married.
yeah, it's like if you marry because of love, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. They're saying something like that. You need to marry the man because of Allah. I'm like, means the sex is just for men, right? If that's how they thinking. So it's just messed up. It's really messed up. And then when I go TikTok, even though I already have my boyfriend to explain about all this apostate everything. Okay, so my boyfriend tell me the bad thing about Islam. I want to know what other Muslim talk about, the good thing about Muslim. I don't know why I'm still trying to see the good thing about Islam that time. I don't know why. So that's why I go TikTok. This is what I told you. I go TikTok. I literally follow all Ali Dawa.
Mm-hmm.
That guy, the guy that you talked before, Cactus Boy. I follow him. I remember you have that point right. A lot of converts, before they convert, they were messed. Either they're alcoholic, they are not capable of controlling themselves. They have this issue. So when they convert to Islam, they feel like, oh, Islam helped them to control them to be better person. For me, it's not Islam. You're the one who need like, dude, I'm a Muslim. And look how chill I am. Like, what do you mean Islam help you? What do you mean? You're the one who needs, it's just, so, and then I see a lot of all the TikTokers, and then they talk about infidel noodle. They was trolling infidel noodle for saying bad things about Islam. And then I was like, infidel noodle. I click infidel noodle, and then I look all her content, and I'm like, okay, she is more convincing than all those 20 Muslims. Whatever she talk about, I read back in hadith, I read back in Quran, and it makes more sense the way she interpreted it. So it makes me 100% sure. Okay, what are you doing? You keep trying to convince yourself you're a Muslim. Like what? So that's why I left.
And so they actually did a favor. They actually shared ExMuslim content, which is good. We want more of that.
Yeah, you need to thank them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then slowly I got to know you because got two boys talking about you.
Oh yeah.
And then I started to follow you, and then I started to follow your YouTube. Thanks to them.
Awesome.
Thanks to them. So let's see what's next. Are we talking too long, or is it okay?
No, it's good. Yep. We're almost there. Yep, to the end.
Yep. Okay, this is oh my god, this one. Okay, even though I already confirm I'm not believing this, but I want to listen to all the Malay preachers. Before this, I only listened to TikTokers. Now, how about I listen back to Malay preachers? Okay, this one, the first one, Ustad Azhar Idrus said that if a 2 years woman get married, means it's sah. You
What
know
does
what
that mean?
sah? Sah means it's what is sah means? Like I don't know how to explain it. I mean, if you marry 2 years old, means the marriage is what's the
Good?
word?
Valid?
Valid. Yes, valid.
Oh, Sahi. Okay, I got it. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
sah.
It's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah.
Arabic. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so this man, right? There's one video I watched about him. He said that uh, if uh, if if your wife talk to to another man, start flirting, haram, cannot do that.
Okay.
Okay, woman cannot talk to another man, flirting cannot. Just talk about work. That's it. But if a man wanna be flirt with another woman, you can, because you can marry four.
Oh,
It
interesting.
pissed me off when I heard that. Like he said that, and then he said like that. He said, we can like he's laughing like it's funny.
Yeah.
So it's like I have no respect with this. This Ustaza, I don't know why like he's so anti-feminist. Okay, the this one say husband. Okay, I read this and I sent to my mom. He said that if we marry because of Allah, means in that marriage, even our husband cheated on us or beat us, whatever, as long we are sabar, sabar, right? Patient, right?
Okay. Yeah.
As long we patient, that patient can bring us to heaven. Because we don't need we I mean she said that if cheating, we don't need to overreact until we argue about it, or we don't need to ask for divorce just because of cheated, or just because he beat you. We need to just patient. As a wife, we need to patient. Trust me, 20 years you patient because of your husband being a bad person, you will get your jannah. Like what the He said
That's
that.
awful.
So
Yeah.
he said that. I sent this to my mom. I said, Mama, what do you think about this? And then he said that my mom was like, what is this? If I stay with your dad, I already like been punched a lot. I will lose a lot of blood. Or like my mom knows the logic. Like this, it's not logical, It
Yeah.
happened a lot, right?
It's definitely brainwashing. I mean, like you said, like it's unfortunate that even women will go and actually argue against their own best interests. I mean, it's sad, right? And this is if, like you were saying, you wanted to do a YouTube channel. If you do a YouTube channel, talking about these things would be amazing, because
Yeah.
you're able to get content that I don't have access to in your own language, and actually respond to it. It'd be great. Obviously, of course, it has to be safe for you to do that. But this is interesting. I didn't know all the stuff that people are saying in Malay.
Okay, this ustaz, okay, berjimat sepuasnya di dalam syurga. It says that have sex as much as you want until it satisfies you in heaven. He literally said that, imagine when you're in heaven, in the room, this one beautiful woman where her saliva tastes like honey or something like that. And she only loyal to you and only stay home just for you, and you can have sex as much as you want with her. I know this is what he said. This is what interesting. He said that I know right now, all of you brothers, my Muslim brother, you, even though you have wife, you still thinking you want to have second wife. Because why? Because your wife already have no virginity, right? That's why in heaven, Allah knows what you want. Allah knows your desire. That's why Allah makes sure all the angels that loyal to you will be virgins forever. I was like, are you the devil? You sound like the devil, because devil is the one who wants us to do that. To give this, it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
like, ha ha, I'm the devil here, eat this apple, it's very delicious. Or ha ha, there's heaven, sex and alcohol are
Yeah.
very halal. So it makes me sound like, last time when I was young, I thought that heaven means no desire at all. We are Holy Spirit. We have no desire to have sex, anything. We just a very Holy Spirit, and we do whatever good things we want without desire. And then when I hear Ustaz saying this, I'm like, you're saying that heaven is like Las Vegas but halal version?
Yeah. I mean,
can have sex, I
that
can
was
do
what Muhammad wanted, and that's what he was able to use to convince his people to be his soldiers, right?
Oh my god, it's like for me when I hear this, yep, this is Satan's work. Like, I don't know, maybe Satan made this book and then these stupid people follow, because obviously they thought, yeah, it's like I don't know, like I can't I can't.
Do you
Yeah.
do you believe in God still?
Mm, I mean, I believe there's a creator, or like there is something create us,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think that we need to like praise him every day, like, oh, you're the God, you do this. I don't think we don't need to do that. I think that they just create us, then we can do whatever we want with our life. And then if we do bad things, karma will come, our universe will get us. We do
Yeah.
good things like that. So I'm not sure whether I'm atheist or agnostic.
I would say, from the sound of it, you're an agnostic deist. If you believe that there is a creator, but the creator didn't send any holy books, would
No.
you agree with that? Creator didn't
Yeah.
send any Bible, Quran.
I don't believe. Yeah, all the books I don't believe. It's just
So
man-made, handmade from men or
yeah,
whatever.
so you are basically an agnostic deist. Deist means someone that believes in a creator but doesn't believe that the creator is involved with the creation of with the day-to-day going-ons, sending lightning bolts to destroy people, and sending books and angels to come and fight the wars and whatever, right?
Yeah, I don't believe that. That is like I can't believe people believe that.
Yeah,
It's just
and I think most people are believers because of their parents, not because they chose it. I mean, I know people do convert. People do convert too. It's not like there's no converts, and there's a lot of people do convert, but the vast majority are people that are born and their parents raised them up to be that sort of thinking, right? And the magazines and the culture and everything pushes them into that direction, right?
Yeah, I know. That's why when I share you all the magazine, that what I'm saying is, I try to love Islam because I was born in this religion. When I think about it, I didn't want this. I was young. In Malaysia, all this Chinese Indian, right?
Yeah.
Even though they're born Hinduism or Buddhism or whatever, but when they turn 18, they can choose which religion they want in Malaysia.
Yeah.
So it made me realize, what the fuck, I want that too. Like,
Oh, only the non-Muslims can choose.
yes.
Only
made me-
non-Muslims can choose their own religion,
Yes. When they're 18, they can change. They can convert whatever they
but
want.
not Muslims.
No, that's why I'm like,
Wow, that's
I asked my dad, why we cannot convert when we're 18? Islam is good and blah 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 blah. Islam is the truth. What are you doing? You want to go to hell? You want to get killed? You want to be murtad or something like that?
wow.
So, yeah. So I'm scared.
It's so one-sided. It's just like hilarious. I mean, I knew you can't leave Islam, but I didn't know it's that hilarious that other religions can actually legally change, except for Muslims.
Like,
Which is
I'm so pissed. That's why I'm like, where's the peace in Islam? First, you force my boyfriend to convert. You say it's peace, but then you force him to convert, and now I cannot. Like you said, peace. Why I
Yeah.
look at other region, there are more peace. Like they, yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, continue. Sorry for interrupting.
No
So now your situation is basically an apostate.
I would say that. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously,
Yeah.
but
And
nobody knows. Obviously,
yeah.
so Actually, right now, Malaysia is very hit with this topic. 70 years old exposing rape culture. So this girl, right? She was in school, and then the teachers tried to educate about sex, like about harassment or whatever like that in school. And then the teacher literally said, "Oh, you guys, if you guys want to rape girls, make sure you rate 80 years and above."
Wait. Hold on. What?
Yep. Oh my god, I didn't say it. I thought I said, yeah, it says that. I swear to you, it says that. And then the teacher also said, "Oh, if a male been raped, it's not considered rape because guy likes it."
Wait, who said this?
The teacher,
Okay, so there was one teacher.
yeah, male teacher.
Oh, this is what she made a video on.
Oh, you saw this also in TikTok, right?
No. I didn't
No?
see that. I'm reading what it says. No, I didn't see. I haven't gone on TikTok lately. So what happened was she made a video exposing a teacher who made a joke about rape.
Yep.
Oh, so this is showing how the culture there is so misogynistic that people make jokes like this.
When she speaks out about it, all the teacher condemn her. And then even all the male students say, "Hey, why you so soft? Why it is a joke. It is a joke. Oh, why you want to post this on TikTok? You want me to rape you?" Like that.
Oh my God. Jeez.
Now she literally managed to spread this awareness until she's on TV talking about this.
Mhm.
But still, the teacher in her school saying she's a shaitan.
Oh, hold on. So the teacher didn't lose his job?
Nope. She needs to
I'm
move to
shocked.
another-
I'm totally like,
She's the one who need to move to another school. Can you imagine?
wait, so did he move to another school?
No. She needs to move. This girl
She needs to move. She needs
Yep.
to move to another school.
Yep. Because she got all the the death threat, the rape threats,
Oh
whatever.
my God. This
Yeah,
is insanity.
I was so pissed. I was so pissed when I heard about this.
Someone's saying he lost his job. I don't know if that's confirmed or not.
Oh, yeah,
I hope
I'm not sure about it.
I hope he lost his job if that's true, Mohammed Syed. Okay. Wow, that's brutal. That's yeah, awful.
Yeah, I was so happy that she opens up about this. Like when I was her age, I was like I don't have this voice. I'm scared, but she's very brave to say. Even the parents also support her for doing this because the parents know that she's right, and the parents don't want to have this rape as a joke at school. So
Yeah.
it's very good.
Oh well, good on her. That's amazing.
Yeah. Okay. You know this guy, right?
Who doesn't?
He's here because
Oh, yeah.
every country don't like him. This is I should this is the role model of Malaysia. Everyone respect this guy. If you talk shit about him on social media, all the Malay people will attack you.
Oh wow.
The thing I don't like about because people said that he can read Torah or Bible or whatever, right? So he's very good in argument. I watch a few of his argument. It's not that strong. He's just because of this. Like I don't know. It doesn't. He. It's not okay. There's one time I watched, right. This Indian asked him, "Do you believe in heaven and hell? Is it supposed to exist like that?" And then he asked back the question to the Indian. "Okay, I ask you, brother, robbing, is it wrong or not?" and then he said, "Robbing is wrong." "Okay, why wrong?" Because you hurt people. That's his problem, not mine. For me, robbing is good. I got money. I can pay more bills. So what do you mean? And they said, "So tell me, what's bad robbing for me, not for the person, for me." And then the Indian said, "Oh, you will go to jail." "Okay, what if I tell you I have a lot of money, so I pay the police, I pay the prime minister? So how to convince me robbing is bad?"
The guy has a lot of money and he's robbing still. Okay, go on.
And he said, "Okay, you said if I do robbery, I go to I go to jail. Okay, what if I told you I pay the police, I pay the prime minister? So how to scare me? How to make sure I stop robbery? Exactly say if I go robbery, I will go to hell. That's why we need heaven and hell. In my head, you have no heart. You rob people. Don't you
Yeah.
think about, okay, if I work hard for my money, it will be painful for me to see my money being robbed by someone because I work hard for it.
Exactly.
So you have no brain, like that's how
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Like this
Golden
guy,
rule, right?
he has no heart. I
Yeah.
don't know how to say.
Yeah,
Like
he said he has no empathy for what you're saying is the golden rule is a good way to just look at it, a simple way. I don't want to rob because I don't want to be robbed. At the very least, that's one way to look at it. And if someone doesn't care about anyone else, then that's why we have police. That's why we have jail. I mean, that's why you have hell, according to him, right? People that get away with it. So if you believe in hell as a punishment, well, what's wrong with having police to stop people from doing bad? Like, you're right. It's not a very strong argument, but it is funny that people look up to him. He's become a celebrity, of course, and so sometimes when celebrities talk, people don't really, they don't critically analyze. They just accept what they say, right?
Yeah. And then he had this statement saying that, a lot of Indian here don't like him because he's racist. He said that Malaysia is a Muslim country, so Indian and Chinese has no right to say anything if we have Sharia law. Actually, we don't have Sharia law completely, just for Muslim, not the whole country.
Yeah.
Brunei is the whole country, right?
Oh, okay.
So he said that Malaysia still have the chance to make the whole country have Sharia law. So, and then he did say that, he literally said, for Indian and Chinese who disagree with me, you and I, we the same. We just guess this is land of Malay, is land of Muslim. Why you want to say? Like, he literally said them as a guess. They are not Malaysian.
Wow.
Of course, people are very outraged. Even our prime minister very outraged and banned him. Like the one that you see here, being barred. But even though he's been banned, a lot of Muslims still think that he's right to say that. I'm like, oh my God. So yeah. Okay, so can you read this? Malaysian TikTok content creator harassed by netizen. Do you know that Malaysia is actually, our country is like top 2 best cyber bully?
Oh, wow.
In the world.
In the world.
Because why? They're not just bully people like this. This girl is Chinese, They literally go to the TikTok, can you please cover up? And then some people said, but she's not Malay. Yeah, but this is a Muslim country. Majority are Muslim, so cover up. They literally attack.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, it's not even safe. So do you know about Sajat? I think I saw this at some ex-Muslim page.
Oh no, I haven't seen.
She's an influencer. She has this. I would say she's like me. She tried to be a good Muslim, even though she's trans. She tried to be a good Muslim. She said that even though she's trans, she still believe in Allah and everything. There's one time she literally go, what you call it, hijrah, right? Mecca.
Yep. Oh, like Umrah or Hajj.
She went to Umrah. When she went there, when she was entering there, she wear a guy clothes because in the ID also say she's a guy, right? And when she entered there, she wear this.
Oh yeah.
And then she post this. She came home and then she explained that she said that even though she's trans, she went this place, she didn't even get any punishment. People said that when you go to this holy place, you will get instant punishment or something like that. Have you heard of that? So she tried to prove people that even though she's trans, she changed from wearing male to female clothes. She never get any punishment from God at all. So it means God accept her as trans. She tried to make a statement.
That's interesting. Yeah.
For me, for me, that place is just a normal place. So when I see she's like that, of course, whatever, whatever, not my problem. But all Muslim Malaysia like very pissed because you disrespect, you trash, and then you go to that place, and then they're the one who cyberbullying her, attacking her, and then when she been attacked, and then people said, oh, God sent all these Malaysian to bully her. This is the punishment. What the?
Yeah, these people are interesting case. These gay Muslims and trans Muslims, because they just want to be Muslim. They haven't been able to see that the cause of the problems is Islam, so they stay Muslim, but nobody's accepting them, so it's a big problem for them. Personally, I would rather that if they want to be Muslim, they can be Muslim. But of course, Islam, most people will say it's not compatible with such things. I hope one day, people can just be whatever religion they want to be. And if they're gay, they be gay. But obviously Muslims are fighting that. They don't want that. So, but the funny thing is they probably, she can't leave Islam either. So what is she supposed to do?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
here's the thing. For me, we can say that she really loved Islam until she tried to do this to prove people that Allah accept him,
Yeah.
I respect him for doing this. Like if I were you, I'm gay, I left Islam, but she still do this, like spending money just to go here, even with both parents. You know how expensive to go there, right?
Yeah.
You can see that she's had the commitment. For me, she's the true Muslim, and then Muslim people treat her like she death threats against trans Muslim, and then she even been you see, don't touch me. Saja leaks footage of her being handcuffed.
Oh,
because of that incident.
What was the incident?
When was it?
No, what was the incident?
About she went to Mereka. So people said that she made fun of Islam.
Oh,
For me, it's clear. For me, it's clear that she's just showing that Allah
she's not making fun.
Anything.
She's not making fun at all. Yeah. She's trying to be accepted for who she is.
I can't believe that I can see that, but these people not. For them, make fun of Islam. Oh my God. And that's one thing. Second, she made what you call it? You gather together and then you read Yasin. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, that's some cultural thing. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. So she organized that, and then she wearing hijab. So that is also one of the things that they try to catch her. She make Islam as a joke lah, because she's a trans, and now she's trying to be a good Muslim by wearing hijab. So it's a joke, So people mad at that, like if you trans, you are guy, so stop wearing hijab, and then make people think that Islam accept people like you are like that. So she been handcuffed, and then when she got out, she was crying because she paid she got lawyers, so she got out. She made live video on her social media. She was crying. She said that I tried to be a good Muslim, but the Muslim itself don't want me. I believe in God, but what's the point if I be good? I do sedekah, I do this. The Muslim themselves do this to me, like treat me like this, like punish me. I feel she said something like maybe Islam is not for me. Maybe I should just go out. She just said that statement. You see what happened after that? Murtad dihukum bunuh. The Sharia makes statement. Those who apostate, what is it? The penalty is death. They can have 3 days to try to taubah. If not, kill them. Literally after she said that, and then this statement came out. It suddenly becomes serious about apostate. Before this, I never heard about apostate case in Malaysia. Suddenly after that incident, when she said, I better leave Islam, this happened. Now they want to make it, serious.
Yeah,
it's more pissed off.
It's interesting that I was trying to look it up. I can't find it. That there are some hadith that talk about. I mean, I found this one. I don't know if this one actually is cursing the mukannats, which is basically the men and the women were imitated men, meaning like a man that dresses like a woman or something. But I do know that in many Muslim societies, including Iran, they're more likely to accept someone as transgender than gay. So like a lot of gays in Iran, they just say that they're transgender. They don't say that they're gay, because obviously gay is not acceptable, but transgender is acceptable. So, but less unacceptable, let's just say. But yeah, so this is interesting. So then now people were saying that she should be killed. This was about her specifically?
I would say so, because literally after that statement, 2-3 weeks after that, suddenly they have this statement about apostate.
Oh wow.
So I think obviously about that. So, and it makes me more pissed because I'm in this state, and then I'm in this status of not believing, and now, even though it's not for me, but you know what I mean, I feel like, where's the freedom, like, it just make me pissed because, like, first, I do not choose to have this religion. I was young, and then boom, suddenly my parents are Muslim, and now I've been stuck in this religion, and now I can't get out. Now if I want to get out, I must die. Like, am I in a mafia gang or yakuza gang? Because I know
Yeah.
yakuza did that. Once you go out, they will kill you.
Yeah.
So I'm confused. Am I in mafia gang or Islam? Because Islam supposed to be peace.
Yes.
So it makes me very pissed off about this.
Mhm.
So yeah, Malaysia is ranked second most aggressive country in cyberbullying. They last time, because of the Ramadan, they all go to Israel page and like literally just bombing and trolling Israel until the minister of Israel noticed, and they made a video about Malaysia,
Oh wow. That's
like that.
crazy.
Yeah.
Getting on the map for cyberbullying, that's not a good thing.
For them it's good because we did it for Allah. This is the only
Yeah.
way for us to. For them, I don't know the logic. I said that yes, I support Palestine, but I don't support bully. They said,
Yeah.
and then they said they deserve to be bullied because I'm like, but you bully all Israel. The thing is, not all Israel are bad. Some people who did try to,
Yeah.
it's the government, not the people. Some people support Palestine, but say no, they're all Jewish, they're all the same. They have agenda. They want us to think they're good, and then they step in the back.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god, like I feel bad for Jewish people if
Absolutely,
they come
yeah.
to Malaysia. But they can't actually, because we won't let them. Malaysia
Oh,
won't
yeah.
let any Jewish to come here actually.
Any
Okay.
Israelis, you mean, right?
Yeah, Israel. Ex-beauty queen becomes target trolls, calling out Miss Universe cyberbullies. She's trying to say that stop bullying this
Yeah.
Israel, Miss Universe, and then she's been bullied by
Oh
Malaysian as
yeah.
well. And all of them are Malays and Muslim. This is one that I really want to share. This ustad saying is very funny. He said that, okay, this jangan kita rasa anak. He said that we don't need to think that Palestinian kids needs our help. So, okay, you know what happened in Palestine is very bad, right? Bombing and everything. The water is not clean, all those stuff, right?
Yeah.
This guy said, we don't need to help all these Palestinian people. Last time my friend went to Palestine and see kids playing around. And then my friend asked the Palestinian kid, you not scared? He said, no, I'm not. You don't want to live here and be safe? No, if I leave from there, I cannot die. You know what it's called? Die shahid, is it?
Yeah.
Shahid?
Martyrdom, yeah.
I cannot die shahid because I want to die for Allah. And then he said that, you see, brothers and sisters, you see how strong their iman, how brave they are. We don't need to help them. Our job is to strengthen our iman so we can all have high iman and then face the judgment together. So we don't need to help them. We need to focus on our iman. He literally said that.
Interesting, yeah. I guess there are people that are apolitical in the Muslim community. Is this guy Sufi?
Sufi as in what? You mean the...
Like this more into spirituality and nafs and stuff like that? Because I know even here in Canada, there's people like that where they focus more on like inward rather than, and they don't want to be involved in politics at all.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, could be. Yeah.
Yeah, but and then one of the ustazah said, also preaching about this, all the Palestinian women, they want to stay there. They want to die for Allah.
Wow.
Why there's a lot of kids? Because they the one who want to breed more kids. So even though they die, the Palestinians still live. Where do they get this? Because when I watch the video, I can see all the Palestinians need our help, crying.
Yeah.
Crying that I just want to have normal life. I just want to go to work. They didn't say that I want to die for Allah. Like, where this
Yeah.
coming from?
No, they definitely don't want to die. That's for sure.
Yeah,
And I think the foreigners' perspective is very different than the locals. The locals, it's a
yeah.
very much a political thing. For a lot of Muslims, it's a religious thing, right? A lot of
I
like non-Arabs,
before,
non-Palestinians.
yeah, before this, I never care about Israel Palestine because I told you I don't like I keep my religion secret, so I don't care about this because I thought in my entire life Israel and Palestine is war religion, like religious war.
Yeah.
And then when I look in TikTok videos, seeing Palestinian being, the apartheid, and then how they've been abused, and then everything, I'm like, this is humanity problem. Like I need to speak out about it. Like I need to support those who've been oppressed. So what I'm trying to say is, you see the propaganda in Malaysia only talk about Jewish versus Islam, Jewish
Oh
versus
yeah.
Islam. That's it. They never talk about actually that Palestinian have Christian, have Jewish. I never know about this. Malaysia never taught us about this. I need to Google outside, like go to TikTok and go to the Western side to know. Oh, actually, there's Christian and Jewish in Palestine. I thought it's only Muslims. I'm like, what is wrong with Malaysia?
Mm.
Yeah, only this year I realized that it's not a religious war. Before this, I thought it's
Oh
all
yeah.
about they want the Masjid Al Aqsa. That's what they
Yeah.
talk about. Yeah, and then some of my Malay friends said we don't need to help them because in Quran said this war going to be for another 70 or 100 years, and then the Imam Mahdi will come. So you're saying that we're gonna let they all die and die and die and die? We don't need to help because Quran said so. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he said that don't question. I'm like, why cannot question this? I'm like, so cannot question the Quran. So it's very, like, yeah, it's very like they're very what's the word that you said? Not brainwashed. What's the word that you just said?
Indoctrinated.
Yeah,
Indoctrinated. Yeah.
it's like when we try to doubt something, they're scared to question it. When
Yeah.
I question it, don't question it. Don't question this. Don't question that. So it's like I don't know. When we question it, they said we need to pray, not try to find the answer. You get what I mean? You heard
Yeah.
this, right?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So yeah. Okay. I think uh, how to say, so on all of these thing, right? I don't know why. I feel like I want to, like, I very close with my mom, right? I told you, right? So the one day that I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like my soul is not like, it's, what do you call, it's not I need to let something out before I die.
Mhm.
Like I
Okay.
feel like I need to share to my mom. So literally during Mother's Day, my mom called me, and then she said, "Hi, Umaira, what's up?" And then I said that Happy Mother's Day, Ma. And then like I want to tell her, but I don't know how. Even though she's not religious like my dad, but she still believe in Allah. She's that moderate Muslim. So I'm scared that uh, she's not going to accept me. But by the end of the day, I feel like I have to tell her, if she don't accept, fine, I don't have a mother. At least my soul is in peace because I already
Yes.
told, like that. So before I start to set that I apostate, this is how I ask my ma, remember that last time when we used to have cats? Yeah. Remember that we always cage our cat? Yeah. And then what happened to the cat? Oh, the cat, when the cat went out to the cage, the cat always angry and try to scratch and trying to run away, like, means and then we start to change how we take care of our cats. We don't cage them. So when we don't cage them, they don't even try to run away. Instead they like to stay with us. We even open, we have a small door, like a dog door, a dog's like a small dog door, so they can
Yes.
come
Yes.
out. We have
Yeah.
that door, so the cat can come and come out, come in, come out wherever they please. Even though we give that freedom, they still choose to come back to us.
Yeah.
So I told this, like, Ma, you do you realize something, Ma? What? That cats, they know they are born to be hunted. They like trees. They like to go out. They like to hunt. So we have no right to cage just because we want to kitchen because we feel like we own them. Oh, you my cat, you need to stay home. Just because we feel we own them, we don't need to teach them. So when we give the freedom that they want, they choose to love us, not to fear us. So yeah, actually that's how I feel, Mom. About what? That's how I feel about the religion. I said, what do you mean? And then I explained, I remember how dad treat you and this, and you know my journey. You know, last time I used to fast. I always taking care of my, my dignity and stuff like that. Yeah. So you know me very well. This thing bothers me, ma. I think this region always oppressed me, blah 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 blah. And I explain everything. I explain that I wish I can be the good Muslim that you want, but inside I'm not, ma. I try. You know, I always go listen to the preacher. You saw me read Quran. You know that before this, it's not that I never try. I try, but I can't, ma. I can't. It's not for me. It's not meant for me. So I'm not. I 100% completely telling you this that I'm not. I don't believe this anymore. I don't care if you call me apostate. For me, that word means nothing to me. And then she was quiet. And then she's like, well, and then she asked, since when you feel this way? I said, I completely feel this since almost 2 years. And then she's like, you're still the same person. So I think it's really up to you, actually, Umaira. It doesn't, for me, in that 2 years before this, I still see you the same. It doesn't change you. So if having no religion doesn't make you bad, I think it's fine. I'm so happy to hear that. I literally cried because I thought that I'm going to being disowned by my mom.
Amazing. I mean, that's the happiest thing ever, that your mom accepted you for who you are. And I think some people will have that situation where they will be disowned, but I think a lot of people don't realize that coming out doesn't always mean the end of the world. You just have to make sure that you're in a safe situation, that you can, if it doesn't go the way you plan to, at least you have a backup, you have money, or you're on your own already. But that's beautiful to hear that.
Yeah, I even asked my mom, before I said I apostate, I even said, Mom, last time, if you have a lot of money, you are very rich, what do you plan to do with me when I was young? And then she was like, if I have a lot of money, because you owe me, right? Because you create me, I'm your daughter, you have the money. So what do you want to do with me? What do you want to shape me? Because I want to hear her, her answer is going to know whether she's a good mom or not, because she have the money and she owns me. She's the mom. I'm young. She have the money to shape me. So what you want me to be? I asked her that, and then she said that, actually, I see what you want first when you were young. If I see you like to, I don't know, you like to play badminton, means I will focus, give more extra class badminton, and I give you to join more sport, and then you can be professional.
Very nice answer. Did I lose you? Are you still here? Parents disowning a foster child is the rarest thing to happen. That's good to hear. I think Umaira got disconnected. What a beautiful story, and like a beautiful way to end the stream. Once I'll wait for her to come back, but it is definitely one of the best things that can happen when someone leaves Islam, that the family will accept them, right? And I don't think her dad would accept, but her mom accepted her, which is good. It's a relief. It's like a weight coming off your shoulders, that the ones that and I know some people, they can never come out because situation is just not ideal to come out. It's not possible for them to openly leave Islam, and there's too much risk. So my advice to anyone that wants to leave, it is a possibility that you can tell your family, this is who I am. And it's a beautiful thing, because in some ways, even if they don't accept you, you feel better, because you're like, well, at least, I'm able to be who I want to be. I don't have to pretend anymore, right? Don't ever do that unless you're safe. If you depend on your family for money, or if you don't have, like, you're still in school, anything like that, you have to make sure that, the situation you're in is stable. So get a job, get a career, move out if you can. It's tougher if you're a woman and you're going to be forced into an arranged marriage. Then I would say, do whatever it takes not to get into that relationship, because that can make the situation much, much worse. Being an ex-Muslim woman married to a Muslim man, you have to then have kids, and you have to, it just can make the situation worse and worse. So don't get into an arranged marriage. Avoid that. But be patient. It takes time. It can take a lot of time to build the life that you want to build, right? But don't give up. Keep working at it. Don't give up, and make a plan that'll be 5 years, a 5-year plan to be established financially, emotionally, and it's something really great. Like, it's a good feeling to have. It's liberating both physically and mentally when you leave your faith. Absolutely. If your faith is something that weighs you down and makes your life tough, then it's definitely not something that's good for you. And it'll help you to leave it, but it's not always liberating when you have, everyone against you when you leave Islam. Umaira, you back?
I was talking to myself.
What happened?
I don't know. I was talking, and then I didn't hear you reply at all, and I realized I was out. What happened?
Oh, it must have disconnected. Yeah. So the last, you want to share, you had the picture of the cat, and you were just saying, I think the last thing I said was, I told you that's amazing that it's amazing that your mom accepted you, and
then what is the last thing that I said? Maybe I just continue from there.
If someone can remind me, because just while you were gone, I just started keeping the stream going on something else. But yeah, just finish your story on. So you managed to tell your mom, and we'll end on that. It's a beautiful way to end.
I tried to make my mom to understand why I don't like Islam. So I asked my mom, okay, imagine when you were young, last time, you only have me as a daughter, and then you have millions of money. You create, right?
Yeah, and so I said, the last thing I said was, so she's a good mom because she wants to invest in you as a child. That's a good answer.
Yeah, she said that it's not. I said that, so if you have a lot of money and I'm your only daughter, you don't want to shape me to be what you want me to be? No, Umaira, that's not it. For me, you need to love your career. So from the young, I want to see what you're good at. If you're good at badminton, means I need to give you extra class, give you training badminton, and then make sure you go to a good college for you to be a better badminton player, and then you can be professional. Job is not about what I want, it's about what you want. If you like it, then I love it. And then I said that I said that this is why I hate Islam, because Allah is not like you. Allah like, okay, I create you, you wear hijab, you don't do this, you don't do that, you don't do this, or you go to hell. Like, there's no path. The path, like, for me, I told my ma, for you, right, you give me this path. There's 2 ice cream, vanilla and chocolate. You choose. Both of them are delicious, but it's up to you. I want you to take vanilla, but if you like chocolate, it's fine. It's still delicious. That's how I see my ma. But Allah, okay, I got 2 ice cream, 1 chocolate, 1 poison. Is that even a choice? Of course I'm going to choose chocolate. Like, that's how I see the choice in Islam. That's how I told Ma, this is how I see Islam. This is the choice. Heaven and hell, that's it. There's no other choice. But with you, you give me path, even though I choose the wrong path, but I make mistake, you make me learn by myself, and I can be a better person and make a better decision. I want, if Allah like you, I swear I Islam again, I'm a Muslim again. But you know how Allah sounds like. And then she's like, oh, when you talk about it, Allah does sound like a very strict and abusive parent. Exactly. Like, oh, okay, you're my daughter, you must be accountant, you must get married, you must do this, or else you ungrateful child. Most Muslim parents are like that. It made me realize that our relationship, our parents with our God will kind of reflect to our child, because we have the mindset, I'm your creator, you have to listen to me, like that.
Yeah, so, it's just like an abusive parent.
Yeah. I'm blessed that my mom is not like that. That's why I'm free to think like this, because my mom was like, you do whatever you want, but make sure you don't hurt people, you don't kill people, you don't do drugs. Make sure you have a nice body. God give you nice body. Make sure you use it nicely. If you can do sport, do sport. Don't use your hand to hit people. Use your hand
Yeah,
to be good in badminton. Like
beautiful.
give like that. That's how my mom. Like my mom sounds like Buddhism or like Muslim, but yeah, that's why I'm like this, because of her as well.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. And yeah, I think that's a good place to end. Do you want to give any final words?
For me or for
Yeah, for any advice you want to give anyone before we end?
to all people who's listening, or Malay, or any one of you, if you in this religion, if you deep inside you feel like it's not right, it's don't stop, don't stop that voice. Listen to the voice. What's the point of being a Muslim and then depressed every time because you feel like you're doing something not for you? You need to do something for you, for your heart. Your heart matters. Don't care what people said. It's all about your heart. By the end of the day, you're the one who hurts, not them. It's your body, your heart, your choice.
Wonderful. I love what you said. So, and we're going to end it on that. Thank you everyone for joining. I'm probably not having any more live streams until next week. And thank you everyone for joining and subscribing, liking the show. And do consider also joining the channel if you can afford it. Patreon is good. Umaira, since you're in the closet and you can't come out right now, we won't share any personal details, obviously. But when you have your YouTube channel, if you stud anything like that, I will post it on the channel and share with other people so that we can keep in touch with you and keep following you. It has been a lovely conversation. Thank you. It's a lot of personal details there that hopefully vague enough that people don't actually able to recognize who you are, but still you shared a lot of, intimate details with us. And I do appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Thank you for having me. Thank you for giving me this, for using your platform, I'm so happy to be
You're
here.
most welcome. I'm glad that, things are happening and more people are able to do this and to come out and to feel happy with their lives as apostates. One day there'll be a time where there'll be no need to talk about these things because it's just normal. That's what we want, right?
We just want to be ourselves and just be ourselves. That's it.
Exactly.
Thank you for your stream.
Okay, everyone. Thanks. Take care for now.
Bye. You. Stay safe, everyone. Bye, Abdullah.
Stay safe. Yeah. Bye. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that interview. If you'd like to support me to do more such videos, please consider joining my Patreon. Thanks for watching. This is your friendly ex-Muslim signing out.